we're going to talk about businesses that you can start without any money. And because you're going to start these businesses without any money, you're going to have to make up for the money with hard work and perseverance. You're just going to have to outwork everybody else, or you're going to have to work really hard, because having money to start a business makes it ever so slightly easier. I could have added lots of businesses to this list, but I've done lots of research and only picked the ones that I think are relevant and that are really going to work for you guys out there. First business I'm going to talk about is hiramade business. I've got personal experience in that and I know how that works. Why? Because you see this office around you, we have some maids that come here or cleaners that come here and clean this office once or twice a week. And how does it work? Well, we phoned somebody and said, look, we're looking for somebody to clean the office. That lady came in, she had a look around and she jotted down on her clipboard how many hours it would take or what we would need and how many ladies we would need. And all she did was take X amount off us, take her cut of 20, 30, 40% and pass the rest on to these ladies who come and clean the office. So that's a business you can start from anywhere and really easily. All you have to do is, get yourself out there, go see businesses, ask them if they need a maid or a cleaner, and just visit lots of businesses. That's it. It's a numbers game. You could become a freelance salesman, a saleswoman. What do I mean by that? In a lot of countries, they sell gas and electric over the phone or door-to-door knocking. You know what? All you have to do is go and find a company, tell them that you want to do this, they give you the tools, they give you the training, and you're working for yourself, and they give you a cut of every sale you make. That's hard work, because I know guys that have done that. The pay is great. You can do that in just about any country, and you can work the hours that you want to work, and you are your own boss. It just depends on how many sales you get. Again, this is one of those businesses where you need no money, no budget. It's all about the work that you're putting in. So if you're brave, you can do this one for sure. The next one you can do as a freelance salesman is you can go and get a product from somebody and sell it to shops and take a cut. And there's lots of things that you can do. Google it. I'm not going to give you all of them here, but Google it, freelance salesman, what you could do. I'll just give you a couple of ideas so you know what direction to go in. Next, become a tourist guide. Here in the UK, I was planning to go to a small city, and I was so surprised that they had tourist guides there. And these tourist guides were charging £150 a day to spend all the time with you and show you around. And you know what? When I thought about it, I thought it's such a good business, because if you're coming from outside and you want to see everything in a city, or even if you just need to do some business or need a guide for just like, where's the best hotel? Where can I get this? Where can I do that? Where can I have business meetings? You might be able to get other people on board and say, right, you know what? Do you want to become a guide in my city? I'll get you customers once you get good at it. And you might be able to take a cut. So you'll be doing it and you could have like 5 or 6 other guys doing it, especially if you're in a big city. Next, you could become a buying consultant. If you know buyers come into your city to buy products and there's a lot of parts or cables or whatever manufactured in your city, could be anything, fertilizer, whatever, right? People are getting off a plane, a train or something. If you hold a board saying, you know what, I could help you find sellers or factories, I could take you all the factories within 4 hours, right? And a businessman's just come into your city and he wants to save time. You just fix a price or fix a percentage or something like that and off you go. You might be able to get commission off both sides and save both sides money and get them larger orders and do a lot for them where they're like willing to pay you a lot of money. It could become very lucrative and might have no ceiling at all. This could be like tens of thousands of dollars a month. Next, you could become a content writer. If you're good at writing about products, you could go and write about stuff on Guru, Freelancer and Fiverr. Just go and do some research on it. There's so many people making so much money. In one of my videos, I did say there was a lady who started it full time because she lost her job and she started making about $2,000 a month. You know what happened? 3 years later, she was making $32,000 a month and she makes more than that right now. It's because she got really good at it and a lot of people were recommending her and she was top notch and it's unbelievable. $32,000 a month from content writing. You could also start a graphic design agency and a videography agency. And you know what? You can go on YouTube and learn how to do graphic design and you can learn how to do video editing as well. Why do I say that? Because I've got a few guys in my office and a few guys that I mentor that I've told to do this and they've been able to do it. Within a few weeks, one of the guys could edit images, cut things out, do anything. And you know what? There was people willing to hire him. In fact, I was willing to hire him, and I do hire him now and again for images for some of my games, etc., etc. And you know what? It only took him a couple of weeks to learn it while he was at college. That is one I would definitely recommend for everybody. Become an Uber driver. People are earning 50, 60, 70,000 a year from driving an Uber. I've spoken to a few guys and they're like, yeah, I do 40, 50 hours a week, but I make really good money. Some engineers and really high skilled people like accountants don't make that kind of money. Why? It's because you're self-employed and you're putting in the hard work. Yes, you don't get the holidays because you're not an employee. You don't get the other benefits because you're not an employee, but you get a lot of money and you're responsible for your own taxes. But it's well worth it. You can put in lots of hours and earn lots of money. Dog walking and dog grooming. You won't believe this again. There is so much money in it because most people who own these expensive dogs are usually really busy people. And after they've been working really hard, a lot of them can't be bothered to take their own dog for a walk, right? But they've made the commitment of having a dog and they don't want it to be unhealthy and they don't want it to be overweight and they don't want it to annoy them while it's in the house. So what they do is hire dog walkers. This can be done in just about everywhere where there's dogs. You put little signs up in your local shops or in a local newspaper or online, dog walker. And the thing about this business is it can be expanded again. What you need to do is, once you're a really good dog walker and you've got loads of clients and you're charging them good money, so if you're charging them $20 or $25 or pounds an hour, and you could pay somebody else $15 or pounds an hour to walk your dog, all you have to do is take loads of clients on, take the top $10 or pounds and pay the 15 to your employees, and you're getting money for virtually doing nothing except for getting clients. You could become a bookkeeper and you don't need any formal qualification. I know there are like chartered accountant, etc., etc. But just to do somebody's bookkeeping, like a taxi driver, a window cleaner, a small business, or even a large business, you don't really need any qualifications. You can do a bookkeeping course online that in 30 days will have you awesome at bookkeeping. I have a friend whose brother is a bookkeeper and he charges £35 an hour. When he tells a customer what he's about to do, he just says, oh, I'll do your books for the year for £350, right? People end up thinking, oh, it'll take him a week to do that. It'll take him 30, 40 hours. No, he's like, in about 9, 10, 11 hours, I've done their whole books. He's making about £35 an hour, which is like $40 odd an hour. It only takes a few clients before you're really making some really good money. Next, guys, stock photography. What do I mean by that? Well, you get a camera and you start taking photos of things like anything from can of Coke or old car or old building, a pencil, a bottle, anything you like. You take a photo or a video and you put it on a stock photography video website. And what they do is they sell that to people who want to use it on websites, in video, in things like what I'm doing right now. And then you get a commission for everything they sell. So places you can go and do this on are Shutterstock, Stocky, Getty Images, and you can Google some more. So just Google something like get paid for stock photography and stock videos. Guys, next I would like you to watch the side hustles video. It's just up here somewhere. Now, don't forget, don't die average, and I'd like to see you in the Millionaires Club soon.